rolled over my pant leg. I'm here to read for you again. Oh, it's so funny. I have short legs, so my pant legs they're way longer than, my actual legs. I need to sew them up. Anyways, welcome or welcome back. Cellulite and the Tarot. I'm a little thrown off. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Happy Thoughtful Thursday. We're going to see who's thinking about you. I'm going to start with the dynamic between you and the person thinking about you. Then what they're thinking, their energy or why they're thinking what they're thinking. Your energy towards them, any actions they might take, and then advice for you regarding the actions that they might take or this connection in general, okay? So I'm excited to get started. I'm a little tired. I'm a little discombobulated. That's what I feel like. Discombobulated. I was getting the energy as I started my prayer before I get going here, before I press record. I was getting the energy of someone who is like restless and they almost can't sit with themselves. I was feeling like heightened anxiety out of nowhere. So I knew that I was tapping into someone's energy. It could be yours. It could be this person. Or it could just be significant. We'll find out here in just a minute. Okay. Like, do you hear me stuttering and stuff? This is... Okay. Anyways, I'm going to clear for you and clear for me. Deep breaths. Let's get started. Okay, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to come through for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here. You are amazing. I love you. You are important. This one wants to keep popping out. I kept seeing this, so I'm going to show it. Concern 33. Someone's concerned. Toil and labor. It's like someone is like concerned about, it could be concerned about work, but could be concerned about effort that needs to be put in. We'll see. Okay, Spirit, will you please connect me to the dynamic between my darling and the person who's thinking about them as they see this reading? Why do we need to know? Main male. Okay, this is someone of significance in your life. You could be, representing this main male energy, the number one, head honcho of your life. Of course you are. Or this could be someone that you put on a pedestal of some sort, someone who's very important to you. Any other cards here for the dynamic between my darling and the person who is who's thinking about them? Man, discombobulated. Expectation, 28. Toil and labor at bottom. I feel like this anxiety feeling might be the person watching this reading, because I'm just getting the way this person is looking out the window. It's almost like waiting while this person just seems completely unbothered. You could flip-flop the roles here, but I just feel like someone was always left waiting. It's like an expectation, main male expectation. Someone was supposed to meet your expectations. Someone failed to meet your expectations. Toil and labor. Something was harder than it needed to be. Some dynamic was harder than it needed to be. It failed to meet expectations, and it left someone sitting here like wondering when things are ever going to change, when things are going to turn around, either with this specific person in this dynamic or just in general, right? This could also be with this toil and labor and like this expectation, this waiting. This could be someone that you have to wait a long time before you see, because they may do some traveling for work. There's bad health underneath the deck there too. That's been coming out a lot. There's that anxiety energy. Okay, I'm going to clarify this with a couple of these brutal honesty oracles. Sorry if I'm like handling the decks a little strange. I almost ripped off all of my nails this morning, and my nail beds are like bruised and throbbing. So any amount of pressure picking things up is hurting so bad. So self-sabotage is happening here. Keep on this track though. Let's see. Spirit, can you give me some clarifiers here for this dynamic before I jump into what this person is thinking about my darling? Can you clarify this dynamic, please? A person is telling you the truth. Okay, well that's good. 1 month from now. So there's someone that you might be like, I don't know if I can believe them. Lack of love. Interest. I don't know if I can believe that this person actually loves me, because perhaps there's this distance of some sort. You might be planning to see this person in a month. Nothing good will come from this. I feel like this is this anxiety, expectation, worrying about this expectation. I don't know that I can believe what this person is telling me. I don't know if the love is true. I don't know if anything good will come from this. Self-sabotaging thoughts might be projecting abandonment wounds on this person. Meditation is needed because you're anxious, or this person is anxious. Someone is anxious here, and they are letting their thoughts get them in a protective, defensive mode. Put up your defensive protection. There's outside influences here. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. I don't know if this is love related. I don't know if it's, I'm not sure. I mean, it says lack of love, so maybe it's literally not a love situation, but I feel like there's some sort of hesitation, some sort of worry and anxiety about an expectation being met. Worried that this is not true. Worried that someone is not telling you the truth. There's doubts here, but in a month from now, you'll see that this person is telling you the truth. You may have plans in a month. Right now, self-sabotage is happening. Someone is self-sabotaging by painting this person differently in their mind than they actually are. Making assumptions, right? Making inaccurate assumptions, projecting abandonment wounds onto somebody. Okay, let's get what they're thinking. Okay, we'll figure out if this is you or them that's doing the projecting, but we'll find out. Okay, Spirit, will you please connect me to this person who is thinking about my wonderful darling here? Tell me what they are thinking about them. What are they thinking? Just what are they thinking? What's going on in their mind? What's going on in their cranium? The brainium cranium. Someone's silly though. Okay. I feel like as I'm tapping into this person's energy, it's lightening up. I think this anxious energy, this discombobulated energy is whoever's watching this. You can always flip-flop the roles, but as I'm getting into... this person's a workaholic, by the way. Devil, 6 of Pentacles. They don't take things as seriously as they should, possibly. The devil, yeah. Huh. Okay. As I'm getting into this energy of who's thinking, my energy is lightening up. So, okay. All right, let's see. What is this person thinking, please, about my darling? What is going on in their brain? Must be love on the brain. Page of Pentacles. Okay. This person's taking things one step at a time. Oh my gosh, the Lovers and the Fool. This person's thinking about offering you something. I feel like they want to start off fun and lighthearted. Page of Pentacles, right? But I do feel like they're thinking about this connection that they have with you and wanting to dive into that. 4 of Wands on bottom. Do you see that? Let's see what else wants to come out. The Moon. 4 of Wands. This person thinks about long-term potential here with you, right? They do think about that. I feel like because maybe it's so soon into a connection, maybe. Or, again, lighthearted energy. The Fool can kind of be lighthearted energy, too. So this person may hide their feelings because they instinctively go into this lighthearted, not take things very serious energy, right? Oh, let's lighten up. Don't be so serious. Let's just have a good time, you know? And I don't think it's malicious at all. This person just genuinely, I think, at this point, that level of depth intimidates them, okay? But when they think about the long term, when they think about marriage, when they think about celebration, some sort of coming together, stability, home, they think about you. They're thinking about living with you, possibly moving. There's this 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. The thing is, this person's this person's fears are deep-seated. They won't even really take a look at it. Two of Swords, they like have a heart 10-10. Oh my gosh, 10-10 on the clock. We got the 10 of Wands. This is, okay, but the 10s are completion. That's the worst being over, right? And then it starts at 1. This person has a hard time looking at their own feelings, their own insecurities, right? I think because it just overwhelms them. And maybe they just feel like, if I just don't deal with that, then it's not a problem. 4 of Pentacles, right? Hanged Man, King of Cups, Justice. Yeah, I feel like this person's perspective on emotional maturity is different than yours. And that's maybe why there's like this tension here, right? Maybe why things feel like they're not going quite according to plan. But to this person, things are going to according to plan. Like this person is not thinking about the depth of the issues. If there's issues here, if there are insecurities, they're really not looking at it. 11-11 on the clock. Woo, okay. That's the 11-11 card. This person gets overwhelmed by their own insecurities, so they choose not to think about it. Itchy nose, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. I appreciate you. Okay. But they're thinking about long term, but it's like in a lighthearted way, right? And I feel like maybe you're more of a serious person. We'll find out in just a minute. I'm going to see what their energy is towards you, and then I'll get your energy, okay? Let's see. Oh, my nails. Man, I'm so curious to see what my actual nails look like underneath these fakins. I wonder how bruised they are because they hurt so bad. Oh my goodness. Their energy, they're very attracted to you. The Devil and the Knight of Wands, they might think about that a lot. They do have this like level of obsession about, they might think about you in specific ways. They might think about you intimately a lot, okay? You make them very excited though, okay? They do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, they coming for you. The Chariot. Okay. They're like, man. I'm getting blushed. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. All right. What's their energy towards my darling? Ugh. Oh my gosh, they're so attracted to you. Queen of Wands. I feel like you are so irresistible to them. You are so like schmexy. Yeah. So sexy. Page of Swords. I feel like they are constantly keeping an eye on you, right? They like to watch you. They might look at your pictures, specifically any pictures that you've sent them. Yeah, they look at those a lot. The Moon neutral. So when they look at pictures of you or anything that you post if you're on social media, I just saw 1333 on the clock. So 333. When they look at your pictures or video or anything that you share, it's like that's when they will go in and think about everything that they're feeling, right? But then it's like once they get out of this like daydreamy energy, all right, lighten up. Don't take things so seriously. I really am not getting bad energy from this person though, okay? Let's see. 6 of Swords. This person really wants to come towards you. I'm getting the travel. 6 of Wands. So we've got 2 6s here. 66. Okay, so they could be, their birthday could be the 26th or what is that? June 6th. Okay. This person thinks about whenever they come towards you, it's like they feel the best. Like, I don't know, how do I explain that? Because this person is genuinely like lighthearted and a good time anyways on their own. Like this person is like such a character, okay? This is such a character. I'm getting like golden retriever energy, okay? They're like a golden retriever person. But it's like when they're with you, they still have that same sort of charismatic, fun enthusiasm, but your energy basically makes them feel more mature, right? More, yeah, more mature. Okay. They like how mature they feel, but it's still a lighthearted mature. I don't know. It's giving King of Wands. It's giving King of Wands. It's giving King of Wands. I told you, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Yeah, this person's like, man, okay, I could see how I could be this type of person. I could see how I could be, oh my gosh, lovers again. These two are counterparts, by the way. Perfect match, husband, wife. They got the chemistry. Okay, this is a power couple. These people are unstoppable. They are like, I'm getting the energy of like the typical social media influencer couples, right? Husband and wife couple combo, like so good together, hilarious. Their energy is just freaking on fire, literally. They're fire signs. I don't know. I just feel like you make them excited for new things. 1616 on the clock. Lovers underneath. Lovers, death. 5 of Swords. Let's see. I think the thing is, this person's energy knows that in order for things to become more established, there needs to be some sort of transformation within them, this level up, right? And that's intimidating because they feel like maybe it's going to be some type of an argument, or they feel like they wouldn't know how to really explain their energy very well in a way that doesn't seem like it's undermining the seriousness of your connection. Okay? This person is thinking long term. 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Your end goal. You're the end goal. You're the end game. This person's working towards becoming this like King of Pentacles type energy, right? I feel like their vision about what stepping into this type of role is that they feel like they'll lose their fun side, and that's their hesitation, that's their fear. Okay? I feel like slowly though, whenever they're around you, their energy is realizing that they can still be their funny, lighthearted self, even with more responsibilities, okay? Let me get your energy towards them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I said it's giving King of Wands and then the King of Wands came out. It's like I'm a little psychic or something. Okay, let's see what your energy is towards this person. Okay. You want me to see that? 6 of Swords. You really want to move towards this person too. You're like, there might be a misunderstanding here that needs to be worked through, okay? There might be a misunderstanding that needs to be worked through. But maybe there's an avoidance because with this depiction of 6 of Swords, the birds, 3 birds are pulling the boat this way and 3 birds are flying off in this other direction, which would be in the way that the wind is blowing, where the storm, is going. But this person is looking in that direction like they kind of want to go that way, but they're pulled this way because of like a defense mechanism, like a survival instinct, right? Don't go with the storm, get out of it, like naturally. Go find safe land. But man, I kind of want to go that way, even though that feels rocky and shaky. There's a misunderstanding here that needs to be worked through. Okay, I'm not going to pull it out, but that's the energy I'm getting. Empress, 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been working on stepping into a very creative, receptive energy in your life, right? I feel like you have started possibly a lot of projects, or you're considering it, and you're just embodying this divine feminine energy, right? You don't have to be feminine though. It's just the archetype energy. But it's so funny because the 8 of Pentacles is really buckling down and being, consistent and, proactive, right? And that's kind of a masculine energy. Not that women aren't productive or feminine energy isn't productive, but the feminine energy is supposed to basically, not supposed to, but kind of open up and accept help, be willing to ask for help, be willing to receive, right? Instead of do. So I feel like there's this working on you trying to step into this energy. Maybe you felt like you have to be very controlling before. So you're trying to sort of release and allow. Okay, let's see. Oh, the channeled energy though. King of Wands, Ten of Cups. This person's your end goal too. Okay, so what's going on? What's going on? My darling's energy, please. Strength. Oh my gosh, you are trying so hard to overcome your own hang-ups. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Asking for help. Three of Pentacles is like community effort, working together with other people, including other people in your team, in your project, right? Eight of Wands. Trying to learn how to not let your momentum slow down with what you're working towards, right? Trying to ask for help right when you need it instead of like forcing yourself to go it alone, to try to do things alone, and then it dragging out the process. I feel like you're stepping into communicating your needs, your expectations, right? Before it becomes like something that's overburdensome for you. Okay. You could also be getting a lot of messages from a lot of people right now. That's a separate message, but King of Wands. Four of Pentacles, the Star, reverse, Judgment. King of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you have been trying to figure out how to communicate your needs, right? Your expectations to this specific person. King of Wands twice, okay? I feel like you have been on top of it, but also at the same time, you're trying to step into this like delegation energy. And I know this is very much like work terminology, right? Delegation, but I feel like it's energetically in this connection too. I feel like you're like, okay, I can ask for what I need and then I can release and trust that it's going to happen, right? You might also be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from this person, or this person is contacting you a lot. Okay? This person is, or you might be texting them a lot, you might be messaging them a lot maybe. But I don't think so, because you got the Four of Pentacles underneath that. You don't want to let this go, but you're also holding back. That's both things, especially with that strength. Leo energy here, by the way. And we've got Pisces and Gemini. Aquarius underneath that. I feel like you don't want to let go, but you're also afraid to go all in. And this is because of this like fear of losing hope. Fear of losing hope. I'm getting something here. Hold on. The thing that you're trying to let go of is I think that you are aware of some abandonment issues that cause this sort of anxiety and restlessness, right? This worry, the misunderstandings, right? Because in your mind, you build a story of what's happening, and then that's how you perceive the situation, right? Is the way you've built up the story. So then anything you see is like confirmation bias. You're just like, oh, yep, I knew that, right? And I feel like you're having a hard time letting go and healing from that because you're worried about basically, I'm getting like this transformation energy. Perhaps you've been through something similar before. I don't think it was necessarily with this person. Maybe with someone else. But I'm getting that like something changed drastically, and it's like you had to change yourself completely in order to survive, in order to adapt. It could have been a catalyst for your spiritual awakening, okay? Because that's a very spiritual awakening energy there. But it also hurt, right? And there's also part of you that wishes that you could still be the person that you were before. And so part of you is hesitant to, you want to give this person time and opportunity, and you want to release control, and you want to be in receiving mode, and you want to trust that things will be taken care of, that you can communicate your needs, and that those expectations will be met. But you're also afraid to let go of control because whenever you did that before, it hurt. So there's this hesitation. Okay? Okay. Okay. I can understand that. I can understand that. Yeah. I do. Let's get any actions out they might take that we need to be aware of. This is just energy right now. So people sit in the energy of things that they feel compelled to do, and then they don't do anything. I'm going to say it every time, every Tuesday, every Thursday. I'm going to tell you, I can't predict free will. I can only say what energy is compelling them to do. Okay. So we'll see. You want me to see that? Four of Cups. You know, I feel like this person might be feeling that they don't meet the mark for you. Right? They're worried about that. I feel like someone's got them in their feelings. 10 of Cups. They are worried that they don't meet the mark for you. 4 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I'm also getting hyper independence with that strength energy on your side. Hyper independence. Okay, the Magician. Magician, the Devil. This person doing? What is this? What are they gonna do? What energy is this? Page of Swords. Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Cups on bottom. Strength, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Okay. It's so weird because I don't... Normally if I got these two cards together, especially like in a reading that's talking about like attraction and love and the lovers, I'd be like, is someone doing like love spells, right? I don't necessarily feel like that's true because I don't think this person dabbles in anything like that. This person keeps things very lighthearted. This Magician energy can be very lighthearted, okay? Think of magicians, child magicians, okay? I feel like they are like inadvertently manifesting. They really want to make something happen with you, okay? They really want to make something happen with this connection. And they feel like they have everything that they need to make something happen successfully, but they're obsessing maybe over their own insecurities that they don't like to face, right? They don't like to face their inner feelings. They are kind of in this overthinking energy about it, even though they have all these things. Is it too good to be true, right? Is it too good to be true? And I feel like it's because they're watching you do something, right? They're watching you, again, obsessively like looking at your pictures and videos or posts, okay? Obsessively watching you. There's like this insatiable desire for you, right? And maybe part of that is making them feel inadequate. Maybe seeing you be in this like hyper independent energy, but also still trying to open and release control. I don't know. Something about this. It's like they're a little bit intimidated, okay? They're a little bit intimidated. But I don't think that's going to stop them. This person really wants to get something going with you, like Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands. This person might invite you out or say, hey, like, let's do something. Let's get together. Let's travel. Let's do something. Let's plan a trip or something, especially if you're at a distance. But I feel like this person, if you're not talking, I feel like you are. So I don't know what this watching from the sidelines is. Maybe both of you get in this energy where it's like you're talking pretty consistently, but then it's like backing off to see who will text first type energy. Who will message first? Who's going to call first? Who's going to reach out? And just kind of waiting. I feel like if you're waiting though, this person's going to make that effort, okay? Nonstop, like rapid communication. yeah, I feel like because it's like they're like, I really want to do something here. I really want to start something. I want to offer you something. I want to go out on dates. I want to do things together. I want to learn more about you, you know? And sitting in this energy is just freaking me out. There's that anxiety energy I was feeling before. They could also know that they might also be picking up on your energy if you are feeling anxious. So they might just be like, I really need to do something so that we can get this yucky energy out of our connection, okay? Here's like this, they want to go out, specifically someplace with like, they could want to go to a bar. They don't have to though, but you know, cups, three of cups, that's getting together, having a good time with friends, you know, at least with something in your cup, maybe. So they might want to go out, have a good time, introduce you to their friends. Yeah, there's that strength again. I feel like this is your energy because that came out here too. And I've seen it 3 other times, I think. I feel like they want to introduce you to their close friends and family, possibly a work thing with that 8 of Pentacles. Either way, there's like effort that wants to be made here. Effort that wants to be made, right? Yeah, you're the end goal for them. 10 of Cups, everything they want, right? The second happiest card in the deck. Second happiest card in the deck. It's beautiful. Okay. Let me see advice for you in this situation with this person. Oh, you know what? I accidentally forgot to pick up these. This is part of that same deck. Look at that. Queen of Swords, the Tower. This is you, honey. There are 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is you. I respect it. I see it. I respect it. Okay. You are quick to cut off anyone who is not showing up correct, right? Queen of Swords, the Tower. You are quick to cut things off. So maybe this person is like, for some reason, in the doghouse. I don't see how though. Maybe just because they're not as mature as you expect them to be right now. They might be in the doghouse for some reason. But I think you know that you have to give this, like, you have to communicate your needs with that 3 of Pentacles. You have to let people in. You have to delegate in order for people to show up for you the way that you desire. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Okay. Really interesting. Wow. Okay. Advice for you in this situation. I really don't feel like this is... What's really nice is I don't feel like this is a past person. Okay? I really don't. I'm so tired of reading on past people. I know it happens, but I feel like this is something current. Something current. Okay. Advice for my darling in this situation, please. What does my darling need to be aware of? You want me to see that? Queen of Wands. Honey, you have no reason not to be confident and secure, right? Don't let your insecurities or your past or anything make you feel like you're less than, because you're not. You're a freaking beacon. Whose reading was that the other day I watched? Turning Tides Tarot, actually. Alicia, I think one of her readings was You're a Freaking Beacon. That's funny that came out. That came out before I even realized that. So that reading might be significant. Maybe. You're a freaking beacon. The Star. You're a freaking beacon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Knight of Pentacles. Healing takes time. Healing takes time, and it takes consistency, okay? So just trust that the more time that you give, not the more time like in limbo, okay? Not at all saying that, but the more opportunities you give this person to show up correct, to when you voice your needs, when you delegate, when you set your expectations, right? You communicate that, you be confident that you're worth everything that you need to happen for you, all of your desires. The more you do that, the easier it gets, and the more confidence you will build in this person or anyone, right, who shows up correct. People can't read your mind. Healing requires you to open up and be vulnerable in that place. The Star card is hope after a hard time. It's not losing hope. But what does that require first? A challenge to that hope, right? Yeah, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. And maybe, I don't know, I'm getting like praying a lot too. You've done a lot of praying or meditating, right? To really figure out what needs to change. Either way, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. All these cards like almost coming out in the knot. Six of Cups. Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Wands. Two aces there. Okay. This is spiritual and intellectual change. A thought process changing, and like I've talked about it before. I know that cups are emotions in the tarot, okay? The cups are the emotions energy, but I often feel like wands also represent almost like the physiological response, our compulsions, that the drive that we have after we're feeling an emotion, right? That sort of, it could be like flight or fight response. It could be, what makes us want to jump for joy and stuff. Like it's the behavior that is then followed, after these emotions. And so I just feel like you're like, I need to really look at my compulsions, right? I need to look at my compulsions and figure out what's working for me, what benefits new beginnings, what benefits longevity, and be really truthful about that. But either way, a new beginning, I feel like a confession is going to happen soon. Like you need to be open and honest about your feelings, about what you desire, right? About your desires. You need to be clear on what you want. But the more you do that, the easier it gets, okay? I totally get why this is difficult, but, Taurus, Hierophant energy, someone in there for the long haul. This has been a spiritual healing moment for you as well, right? The Hierophant is very spiritually elevated, So I just feel like you might want to do some healing work. Okay, this is so interesting, this message. Okay, you might want to do some spiritual healing work on your, what is that, sacral chakra, specifically like about your interactions with masculine energy regardless of gender, because you may have a masculine wound that needs to be addressed, right? You might need to focus on that and really bring awareness to that, and work through that energy, work through affirmations that tell you that it's safe to soften into femininity, that masculine energies are safe, right? Something along those lines, because you have memories here, you have things from the past, something that happened in the past that has sort of warped your energy towards masculines in general. Flip-flop the roles. It could be the opposite too. It could be feminine energy, but the sacral wound about masculines or feminines, okay? But this is also soulmate type energy with that Six of Cups, okay? So this is it's something sweet, something that feels comfortable, like home, right? Like safety. So the more often you open up, the more you work on this intentionality with your relationship and your belief about what is safe and what is unsafe, is going to be very beneficial for you. And that's work that only you can do, okay? That's work that only you can do. Those are beliefs that only you can change. So, yeah, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands. I feel like Knight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh. There's a need to be very quick to cut out the self-sabotaging, overthinking, anxious thoughts. I get it if you actually deal with an anxiety disorder, right there with you. So you still have the ability, even though these thoughts may pop up frequently, you have the ability to say, is this actually helpful or hurting me? And what do I deserve to think about? Do I deserve to think about thoughts that hurt me? What do I deserve to think about? I have the choice to choose what thoughts I'm going to entertain right now, right? Yeah, you're so worried about getting your heart broken. Two of Swords, Three of Swords. I get it. I know. I wish I could hug you. Okay, I'm gonna get some messages from this person from a couple of decks, and then I'll close this out for you. Okay. All right, Spirit, will you please connect me to this person who is thinking about my darling? Give me some direct messages from them to my darling. Speaking of Turning Tides Tarot, Alicia, this is her deck. Turning Tides Tarot. Direct messages. Give me how to interpret them as well, okay? What would this person like to say to my darling here? This person who's thinking about my darling, what would they like to say? I will never give up on us. The grass was so green. I didn't get any energy like that. I'm longing for you. I don't feel worthy of love at the bottom. I'm healing from a broken heart. It was always you. Okay, I'm actually getting that. I feel like you're the green grass for this person, okay? Yeah, I do think that. I feel like you're their green grass. So you're like what they really desire, because I saw the devil a couple times, like this obsessive, like you're the green grass for this person. And I'll get one more hidden truths from this person, okay? Any more messages from this person, please? Hidden messages from the person thinking about my darling, please. Goodness gracious. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, this person's worried about it. Okay, those were not meant to come out, just that one. All right. I'm not available. I feel like this person's been busy. You were the best thing in my life. I still think that you're the best thing in this person's life. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this person could be having some sort of spiritual awakening too. It just feels like they haven't really been that deep into that level of reflection though. This person's very lighthearted, very much golden retriever energy. Okay. One more thing and then I'll let you go. Okay. Sorry, I know it's a long one, but I want to do romance angels. So here we go. All right. Romance angels for this situation, please. But finances and career, I'm telling you, that's not available. Is this person in a workaholic energy? I mentioned that at the beginning of the reading. Yeah, financial issues are a factor in your love life. Toil and labor, right here at the bottom. This person is heavily invested in work right now, or you could be. There's, yeah, okay. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. Okay, so maybe there is some space between you two right now. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. That has been so much the repeating theme on your side of the energy. This side was about letting go, releasing, allowing, okay? Trying to let go of control issues. Thank you for confirming my intuition, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for confirming my intuition. Playfulness. That's this person. Golden retriever energy. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Oh my gosh. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, one more. Deception. Okay, so this came out. This person is telling you the truth, but you feel that they're not, right? Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I feel like it's the self-sabotaging thoughts. I'm going to be honest, like I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You can go watch any of my other videos. I don't sugarcoat or advocate for people if they don't really deserve it, okay? I can feel the energy and I will tell you straight up if someone is worth your time or not. I'm telling you that the deception is your own thoughts. It's your own fears and it's completely warranted, okay? Because of what you've been through in your life. But you're then viewing this person through that lens of your own wounds, right? And it's not necessarily their actual reflection. What the issues that you see or the fears that you see is just a reflection of your own wounds that only you can work on. Okay? Not saying that this person's perfect, okay? I think this person hasn't been taking things as seriously as they could be. They've been busy with work. You've been busy with work. There's been other things. There might be this back and forth who's going to message first energy. I'm not saying they're perfect. 44 on the clock. 4444. With that, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this resonated for you, that you feel a little relieved, a little seen and understood. I want you to know I love you, I care about you, and you deserve to be happy, right? And that starts within you first, okay? I'm going to leave it there. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. I probably won't cosplay again because I'm out of costumes. I don't know. Actually, I have an elephant costume. Maybe I'll be an elephant. I usually cosplay on those days. And we talk about what we need to know to feel more at ease with being our authentic self. Things that we might need to tweak. Things we need to work on. Things we're doing well. You know. Hope to see you then. If not, totally fine. I hope that you have a great rest of your week, a wonderful weekend, or a wonderful life. I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta!